150-ish would be my educated guess.
Yeah.
I don't have any food lying here, which is fine. So they get in 3 kilos per head per day. So there's, I think there's 22 in this group, 23 in this group.
Oh.
And then just times 3 kilos, that's all they're getting. Depending on how much work you're willing to put in, you can either feed half of it in the morning and half of it in the evening.
What's up with that guy?
Which guy though? It's very skinny out there.
This guy he has a lump underneath.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a umbilicus. Sometimes it gets infected with the grass and stuff like that.
Ah.
You shouldn't have any problems.
He doesn't look like he's got any problems. He's walking and
Yeah.
you know he's active.
If he's walking and eating, it's not really anything to worry about. This guy looks a little bit small. He's probably in the 90s.
Yeah.
But the rest of his group, you can see they're quite a nice uniform size. They're all roughly the same height and everything.
I just love how they fill up though.
Yeah, these Angus fill up big time. I mean, in this group you can see that whole seed sticking out because he's tall, but the rest are a lot fuller. These guys I think are about 6 months old now.
Oh.
No. What was it? It was 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 months old.
And I see some heifers there as well.
Yeah, there's 1 or 2 heifers in that group that came through. I wonder if they've got
the Angus.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a bigger pellet at this stage because they can accept the bigger pellets.
Yeah.
When they're young, they don't really accept the bigger pellets.
Oh. Finished.
Yeah, but you see, they clap it. Now they think we give it. And one thing our grower has as well is it's a rumen stimulant.
Yeah.
So you'll see them, they're happy to eat hay.
Yeah.
They're happy to get going on the hay.
And another thing is recently, because I've just put in, I've just put up another thingy camp for them, and the grass that was cut out, they literally leave the green grass and they go for that grass that was just cut. I was like, okay, it's a bit confusing because I use that grass for their bedding as well.
Yeah.
And when they get into their pens, they start eating their bedding. I was like, you guys, you're missing the point.
Yeah, like I've got nice green grass for you. What do you
know
doing?
what do you want?
Yeah. No, but also the cows will show you long before you can tell yourself what they want. So these guys probably want a bit of roughage. That's why they're all snacking on some grass there. Hey, why are you guys running around? You're standing still. So they obviously want a bit of roughage. It's not something you or I would ever pick up.
Yeah.
But they go looking for it. So you just, at this sort of age group, you give them the 3 kilos. We're feeding it just in the morning. So they get 3 kilos per head in the morning.
That's it.
Bang. Once they finish that, then they must eat grass.
Yeah.
Grass is, let's not lie to ourselves, grass is a lot cheaper than our feed.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
let's not lie to ourselves.
A square hay bale, I get it for 120 rand. You know?
Yeah. And our feed you get in for 100.
140.
140.
Yeah.
That's
And
the starter. I think the grow is 122 a bag.
Because I mean, because even the big hay bale is about 450 in Camperdown.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the grass in the paddock is for free.
Yeah. It's already here.
Exactly.
They must eat
You
it.
know.
So that rumen stimulant, those guys aren't on it, so you can see their grass in their camp is a lot longer.
Yeah.
But if you look at the patches of grass here,
oh yeah, I know it's finished.
It looks like it's been mowed. No, you say, hey, why are you lame? What's wrong with your foot?
No, because after this coming Friday, he said I must cut down from, I mustn't feed them lunch. I must just feed them in the morning and then in the afternoon the milk. That's it.
And then they'll eat more of the starter.
Okay, cool.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, the starter is cheaper than the milk.
Yeah, yeah, true.
So they'll eat a bit more starter, and then next week in Friday next week you take it down to just the morning. Then they will eat even more starter.
Yeah.
And the week after that just starter, no milk.
Okay.
You're done.
Yeah.
Your headache of having to buy milk is over.
Yeah. Then what I'll do is I'll just I'll just stockpile
Yeah.
for the next group.
Yeah, exactly.
It's better to be prepared than get the group and you're not prepared.
Yeah, exactly. But these guys are 5 months, 4 months old.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, you can see the progression nicely. 2, 3, 4 behind me and 5 in the corner there. You can see how they're growing quite nicely.
Okay.
And again, these guys are on the grow pellet. So
Yeah.
they'll also, you can see the grass is mowed here. And it's not actually mowed, it's just them eating it.
So that the sooner I get them onto the grower, the faster they can mow down my thingy,
Yeah.
camp. Okay, good.
Exactly.
Because the grass is very long there.
Yeah,
Very.
but also that rumen stimulant that's in there.
Yeah.
I mean, if we put them in that long grass there,
Yeah.
I think they'd still eat it.
They'll finish it.
I mean, I'll show you those 2 trees either side of the office there.
Yeah.
They've literally eaten the bark off those trees. On that rumen stimulant is ridiculous. They will eat anything. Yeah, but I mean, that's essentially the calf side of it. And then what we've done there is a bit of a trial. Is we've taken them all the way through to, these guys are actually going to get on a truck next week.
Yeah.
Find themselves made into steaks pretty soon.
Okay, because what I normally go on like YouTube and stuff and I have a look at other guys in the States that are
Yeah.
doing calf rearing, and
Yeah.
some of them are shying away from actually taking dairy calves and growing them and then taking them to feedlots, especially like abattoirs and stuff, because of the quality of the beef and stuff. But
the big thing in the States as well is they look for a different quality of meat to South African.
yeah.
So they want more fat in the meat, we want leaner meat.
Lean, yeah. That's why with my program, I'm looking at crossbreeding Nguni cattle
Yeah,
with Boran.
yeah,
And now that I've got Angus young bulls from this project,
yeah,
I'll be keeping the Angus young bulls, although they are crossed with Friesland.
yeah,
But I'll be putting them onto the Nguni cows.
yeah. So they'll almost have a double cross.
Basically, yeah,
I mean,
because
that's a pretty good, there's nothing in here, so I can just drop this fence.
because the Angus will bring in the size for the Nguni, because the Nguni doesn't really pack up
Yeah.
and beef up properly.
Holes here.
Landmines or something.
So don't want you to break your ankle.
Hey.
guys. So these guys, what we've done is we've taken them all the way from milk. These guys arrived as 30 kilo calves.
Yeah.
Our average in this group is around 450 kilos at the moment. Dairy animals with horns always look strange to me.
Yeah, man. These guys look very strange.
So they're on a ration that we're buying in essentially. And what
Okay.
we've done is we've used essential oils in an attempt to replace the antibiotics.
Oh, okay.
What we've learned is, yes, rumensin is difficult to beat. Rumensin is the growth promotant.
Okay.
And it's very difficult to beat because, I mean, it's the gold standard of the industry for
Yeah.
a reason. So for now, we've done the trial. These guys are going to get downgraded because they're a little bit too old for South African standards.
Yeah.
But they've grown nicely. They've filled out nicely. This one's, all of their tail attachments, that one there looks a little bit thin still. And that one there looks a little bit thin still.
But this guy is for a dairy.
Yeah,
Yo.
he's quite nicely
Yeah,
filled
he's got
out.
proper size.
This guy here is also quite nicely filled out.
Yeah. Even this guy in front of us.
Yeah. They've all relatively filled out quite nicely. A couple ones which are going to get downgraded for lean percentages and stuff like that. But I mean, it was a bit of a risk that we took trying to do the latest technology when the market's not really there for
Not
it
ready.
yet. But I mean, you can see they get worked off and they don't really mind us being here. And yeah, so essential oils, and we used half the dose of rumensin that you're supposed to use.
Okay.
So we put 15 parts per billion, and you're supposed to put 33 parts per billion. So
And this is the result of that.
with a dairy breed,
Yeah. So what if you guys had used a beef breed?
that's the question, That's
So-
the real question.
Would you want to try on the dairy crossed with beef?
I would like to.
Yeah.
I don't know if Chris necessarily wants to, but I wouldn't mind to try it, because if we get in this, I mean, they're only just, some of them are still at the 2-tooth stage.
Yeah.
Some of them are just starting to push the next two. So those ones who are pushing the next two are going to get downgraded, like this, like 416 here, he's old. And then I think this one here, 417, I think is that one there. It's also a little bit old. But I mean, yeah, you can see they're not getting any roughage.
And they're just on the pellets.
Yeah, but they get ad-lib food at this stage.
Finisher.
Yeah. They get in as much food as they want.
Yeah.
There we go, boys. Eat away.
Eat.
But at this stage, that's what you got to do. You got to get as much food into them as possible.
And this is the most expensive part, basically. I guess mainly it is a feedlot.
Yeah. This is where the margin gets tight. There.
Yeah.
On those guys, if you sell them at 6 months,
Yeah.
you'll make, we're doing the maths this morning, like 2 to 3 grand profit.
Okay.
At 6 months on our system.
Yeah.
Because it's, call it a grand per calf, roughly.
Okay.
That's roughly what we paid for some of those guys. A grand per calf, 3 grand of feeding gets you to about 4 grand per calf to 6 months.
Okay.
You can sell a calf at about 6 months, call it 200 kilos, it's a little bit less, but call it 200 for the easy maths.
Yeah.
At roughly 40 rand a kilo to a feedlot.
Yeah.
It works out at about 8 grand by the time you sell it.
Yeah.
So you make 3 to 4 grand actually, yeah.
Because
Even if you get a low beef price of say 25,
25, yeah.
you're still smiling.
Yeah, because I mean the whole aim is to basically finish them and then sell them to a feedlot.
Yeah.
And whatever I wouldn't be able to sell to the local people, because I mean I am farming in a rural area and stuff, and the current calves that I have, or the heifers, they are catching people's attention. It's like, oh, where are you getting them from? What am I do? I'm just like, hey, calm down. I'm still growing the other guys, so you know. So whatever I don't sell to the local market, I'll take it to the feedlot before. But doing that, I'll just ration them out first and then
But I
ship
mean
them off.
that stage of down there, they've
Yeah.
got a month left to 6 months. That
Yeah.
far group,
Yeah.
and they mostly should be about 150-ish kilos. So I think that's probably close to the average of that group.
Huh.
So it is one way, even if you take them at 6 months to a feedlot, you'll make decent money on it.
Yeah.
It's definitely not something that you're going to lose your blood
Lose
on.
out.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But let's just say you were to sell those guys, not even at a feedlot. How much will you be selling them for?
We sold them to someone who's going to slaughter it themselves and
Yeah.
all of that sort of stuff. I'd look to get 30 a kilo.
Okay.
I mean, there's big commercial guys that are getting up to 40 a kilo.
40.
But these guys here, I would look for somewhere around the 30 a kilo
Yeah.
mark. They probably, you'll make 2-3 grand on them at that mark. You'll sell them for about maybe 15,000.
Each.
Yeah.
Okay.
These guys you'll sell for even more.
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely.
Like, it's essentially meat prices all